You are about to watch my interview with Phil from Klaviyo during the Shopify Amsterdam Pursuit. It was great talking to Phil. Klaviyo is honestly one of my personal favorite email marketing platforms. Phil had a lot to say, but one of the best points that he gave me was about how you have to focus on your employees. You have to create a strong team because you cannot do everything on your own. So you need to invest in your employees, make sure they are motivated and happy in their work. So if you want to know how Klaviyo actually make their employees happy to work for them, just watch the full interview with Phil. Here we go.
Number one. We are here at Pursuit Amsterdam.
So I'm here with Phil from Klaviyo to talk to us. Phil, thank you for taking a few minutes of your time to sit with me. Let's start with just introduce yourself, your role in the company, and what Klaviyo is if there's anyone watching who doesn't know.
Absolutely. So Phil Greenwood, I am a partner manager out of our London office. So I work with agency partners and systems integrators globally as they look to work with Klaviyo and also work with their Shopify ecosystem as well. Klaviyo is a company focused on growth. We believe in the concept of owned marketing. What we mean by that is helping brands take back control of their growth, which starts with their customers' data. So looking around and seeing all the great applications within the Shopify ecosystem and how there's a lot of first-party data points that can really help brands grow and really understand how to communicate at scale through email, SMS, and push notifications.
Honestly, Klaviyo is like the best email system for merchants, and we are actually even using it for our app. So I love Klaviyo.
It's great.
And it's great to be talking to you about it. So let's start with the actual interview and the things that people want to know. What is your number one tip for any Shopify merchant starting out?
Yeah, so I think especially with Shopify merchants, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit when it comes to amount of data that you can understand right out of the box with our integration. So I think it starts with understanding, what customers are interested in from a product level and how you can start to work with that and think of different ways to personalize your messaging. So thinking of a lot of different automations that you can set up right out of the gate. So we have pre-built automations for example, welcome series, abandoned cart flows, a lot of simple things that merchants kind of leave out there that don't really think about implementing. So we try to make that experience as easy as possible to get started.
Yeah, it's a great tip. The more you can automate different processes in your business, the more likely they are to happen. Unless you wait with it or maybe try to do it manually and then things kind of miss out. Okay, so what would be your number one tip for a starting Shopify app developer or Shopify partner?
I'd say the main suggestion I'd make is just look at the ecosystem. There's so many good partners in the space, and it's very easy today to think about the data that you'd like to enrich when you think about your customer journey, but also how you communicate. So there's a lot of good first-party data that you can think through, especially as it relates to the other integration partners that we work with. So keeping that experience open so that you can not only kind of work with what we give you, but really make it your own experience as you continue to look at new tools and new applications within the Shopify space.
Okay, great tip. All right, so the next question is, what is the one thing that you would say attributed the most to your success? And it could be from looking at Klaviyo, the business success, and it could also be your own personal career.
Absolutely. I think from a personal perspective, Klaviyo is really focused on growth on the merchant level and how we work with partnerships, but also how we develop our people and our company. So from my perspective, it's been amazing to work with a company that truly invests in our people. As we build out our UK and London team, it's fantastic to see how this is all coming together. So I think the main piece is just be working for a company that really gets that and wants to push you every day to learn, to grow, but also keeps you accountable to what our mission is, and that is really to build something special.
Yeah, that's an important point because a lot of companies talk about investing in the people, in the workers in the company, but I think not a lot of companies and not a lot of people actually know how important it is to actually motivate your workers to do their best job. Okay, so the last question is, what on the flip side of the last one, what is the thing that you feel like was the biggest setback Again, either in your own personal career or in Klaviyo as a business in the product?
I think it's just keeping up, right? We are all very passionate, driven people. But as we tip over, we approach 30,000 customers globally. I think we're really trying to build the team and keep up with that growth and making sure that we're building the culture, building the actual skill set appropriately. So I think that comes with its challenges too, as we continue to kind of get a lot of traction in both the European market, but also into APAC, and thinking about, a lot of people are working with us, and we want to try to get out in front of them as much as we can. And I think that obviously has its challenges.
So basically, growth pains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
Yeah, just trying to keep up. So.
All right. So, guys, if you haven't yet, you should use Klaviyo. Honestly, especially if you're merchants and if you're using Shopify, the integration is amazing. Okay, Phil, thank you for talking to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Pursuit.
Thank you. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the conference.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, take care.
Do you agree with my takeaway from this interview, or do you have something else in mind? Because honestly, there were a lot of good points in it. Let us know in the comments. I would love to hear your best takeaway from this interview.